can't believe how much stuff we bought in Northern Ireland. Can you believe it, Paul?
No, I can't.
So much so that we had to buy another suitcase, and we already had 2 big ones. This is a small one, by the way. Anyway, let's have a look at what we bought in our shopping haul. So, let's start the show! Yes, let's start with food. And I'm not sure, did you buy as much as I did, food-wise? Tayto crisps.
What flavour is this?
You've got to get Tayto when you're in Northern Ireland. And I have to say that we can actually get cheese and onion and smoky bacon flavoured Tayto crisps at our local Sainsbury's in Uxbridge. But there are some flavours that you can't get, such as prawn cocktails. I got those.
Bacon?
Well, this is High Fives. This is bacon flavour High Fives, so it's a different type of. I think it's actually like Watsits, that sort of type of snack, and spring onion as well. I always loved spring onion crisps when I lived here. Now, before we go on, I must say apologies for the quality of this video. We're recording this on our computer in our hotel room in Carrickfergus on our last night here. So that's why it's not up to our usual standards of picture, but hopefully it's up to the usual standards of episode. Wait, there's more Tayto. There's more.
This is Tayto too.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, rough cuts. And that's
Cheese
like a
and
single
onion.
bag. All the others that we've
Ridges.
seen so far have been multi-packs. Onion rings as well. You see, I'm reliving my childhood, really, because these are all the types of crisps and snacks that I used to eat when I lived here up to the age of 22. So that's your rough cuts.
This is also Tayto.
Tayto Craft, what's that? Is that a speciality?
This is like a cheesy one too.
Vintage Irish cheddar and onion flavour.
Oh, and then I saw this one, Donnelly's of Tipperary.
O'Donnell's.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why did I think
O'Donnell's of Tipperary, sour cream and cheese.
Those
Yeah. Okay, so that's the crisps. Staying on the food theme. Now the thing is, I have an obsession with
He's crazy.
things that I can't get in England that are only available either in Northern Ireland or sometimes in Scotland as well.
Can you walk us through this?
Yeah. I bought 2 loaves of bread. Sun-blessed plain bread. Now, I really do find it difficult to explain what this bread is like. And you don't know the fascination.
I don't understand. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't
The
understand.
only thing that I can say is it's like a coarser type of bread. You wouldn't make a sandwich out of this, but when you toast it, it's absolutely delicious. I've never tasted anything like this, and you can't get it outside of Northern Ireland and Scotland. It's the only 2 places that produce what you call plain bread. And when I lived over here in Northern Ireland up to the age of 22, as I say, we used to have Mother's Pride baker would come 3 times a week on a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Saturday, and we always got plain bread delivered, and obviously you buy it in the shops. And it's one of those things, you don't realise how good it is until you've gone, and then you begin to miss it. So that's why every time I come over here, I always get it, and the same in Scotland as well. Now, you can get pancakes in England, but not like this. So I did go slightly crazy.
So what makes these pancakes better?
I just think it's the fact that they're baked here. There's something special about them. Now, Ormo Bakery is one of the most famous bakeries in Northern Ireland, based in Belfast. So it says that these are made with fresh buttermilk.
Ooh.
Yeah, to make them extra fluffy.
Buttermilk is quite good for that.
Yeah. I got Sunblessed as well. Now, Sunblessed is actually also based in England. But you can't get their pancakes over there, not certainly as far as I've ever seen. And then I also picked these up from Genesis Bakery. Now, some Genesis items are available in England. I think wheaten bread I've seen, but I've never seen their pancakes, and I've never had the pancakes even over here before. So I thought I would try these out. So we're going to have to be putting a lot of these in the freezer, I think. They're not going to keep. Okay, still on the theme of food. Mostly mine, but I'll give one to you.
Ooh, this.
Yeah, tray bakes. This is another thing. It's unique to Northern Ireland and Scotland. How can I describe it? It's like
sweet.
It's like sweet treats.
Made of caramel.
Okay, you get like cakes. You know, you go into a coffee shop in England or Wales, and you'll get like a millionaire shortbread, perhaps, or what else? Like a brownie, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But over here, and in Scotland, you get such an array of what they call tray bakes because they're baked in trays. Perhaps the most famous is 15s, and I think it's
15
because
of them.
no, there aren't. There's only 5 here, and I think it's because it's like
Well, it's supposed to be like you could have it like in like. So this is supposed to be 3.
no, it's about the ingredients that go into it. There's 15
different ingredients.
I think it's either 15 ingredients or it's equal measures of 15 or something. Can someone please tell me what they are?
Do write in.
Yeah, but they taste absolutely delicious. And then I got some oat biscuits. That's not something I'd normally get over here, but I saw them and I thought, yeah, they're going to taste absolutely fantastic. And then I got this assorted tray bakes. So you've got a selection of caramel, cornflake, and crispy squares. Caramel squares, you see, that is what you really should be calling these ones with the caramel, not millionaire shortbread.
One that I got is by McErland's, and these are brookies. So they are sort of like brownies, but then it's made with white chocolate or something, or I don't know. But I just like the look of it, and this was £4.75, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna have this because I didn't really buy too much sugary type stuff.
I did notice that the tray bakes in general were more expensive. They were priced around $2.99 for a pack,
more.
but that was a more
Like,
sort of
almost £5
luxury one. And I guess, you know, it's inflation. The cost of ingredients have gone up substantially.
The eggs.
So I didn't get as many as I used to, and I'm not supposed to be eating this sort of stuff, but I thought I'd get the ones that I really like and not just get the whole lot of every type of tray bake, which I have done in the past. One thing that we didn't get this time that I would normally get, and it is because I think it's actually illegal to bring it back into Great Britain.
Yes.
And that is my bacon and sausages. It's because of the whole.
illegal?
It's because of the whole Brexit situation. I think it is being cleared up, but I wasn't going to risk it. But there was a situation where you could risk being fined or having your items confiscated. So I thought I'm just not going to risk it. And to be quite honest, we've bought so many other things like the bread,
anyway.
the crisps, the tray bakes that to start buying packs of bacon and sausages was going to be ridiculous. Plus we'd have to put them in freezer bags.
Oh gosh.
So it just wasn't worth it. And there's more food. Well, drink actually. Tea and coffee, anyone?
Yes, please.
Oh, well.
You had a heyday.
I did have a heyday. I love tea. Anyone from Northern Ireland will, you know, would you want a cup of tea? Yes, I want a cup of tea.
How much tea you drank?
I could get through 10 cups of tea a day.
Oh
easily.
my God.
And I always pick up tea bags wherever I go. Now, an interesting thing a fact that we picked up about tea bags in mainland Europe is that the amount of tea leaves is about half of what is in a standard tea bag in the UK or Ireland. So that explains why anytime
Weakness.
I've made really, really weak. So when we pick up tea bags from Europe now, I always have to put 2 into the cup just to make it strong enough. Not from here, only 1 tea bag from each of these. So I got Punjana. Now I'm not sure if it was always made by Thompson's, because Punjana used to be a make on its own, so I'm not sure if they bought out the name. Perhaps someone could tell me.
So wait a minute. So is a Punjana like the tea type or something?
Well,
Or
it's
is
a
it
brand.
like
It's a brand.
So it is like a brand of Thompson's.
It is now. I don't know if it always was, because Thompson's do other teas as well. So I got Irish breakfast from them. And
As well.
I also got Farm Lee. And this is blended in Northern Ireland, selected fine teas. And these are all teas that have been tried and tested teas, if you like. So I know that they're going to taste absolutely delicious. But the other thing about tea is that it also
Hard
depends
water?
on the water. Yeah, some tea bags are made specifically for either hard or soft water. So when we were in Glasgow, and you'll be seeing those episodes coming up, I think in the next few weeks, I bought Scottish blend over there. And I also noticed that they sold it here as well. But sometimes the Scottish blend doesn't work with the water in the south of England, and then you don't get the same taste of tea. But we also got some coffee, and I think Paul's going to talk us through these ones.
Okay, so when we were in
Ballycastle?
Ballycastle, I think I got this in one of the stores in the town centre. I do like to pick up coffee now and again when I go to weird and obscure places. I'm not saying that Northern Ireland is obscure. However, I have never seen Causeway coffee before, and the reason I picked this one up is because it's also from your hometown of Ballymoney.
Oh, so it is, yeah.
So I think this was like $8.75.
Something like that. I mean, it was more expensive than your regular coffees. And this is coffee beans, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can see that there. Yeah, it
This
says
is
Causeway Coffee Limited, Unit 7, 18 Meeting House Street, Ballymoney. So yes, a real taste of home for that one.
Oh, and even more premium is this Ursa Minor. So you received like a voucher.
I got a £10 voucher to spend at this bakery from the hotel that we were staying at in Ballycastle. And we didn't really want bakery items because
it
we'd already
goes
bought.
off.
Yeah, it goes off. We'd already had a big breakfast. We thought, oh, well, if we hadn't had breakfast at the hotel, then maybe we would have come in and had coffee and cakes or something. But they weren't open on Sunday and Monday. The only day that we could go was Tuesday morning when we were leaving. So we thought, what dry ingredient could we get? And they sold this coffee.
So originally, I think that we wanted to get this other coffee, but then I think I went for this one is because this is made from the actual place, Ursa Minor, which is where we got the voucher from. And then I thought, why not get it from this place, like their own make, so that we would remember where it actually came from.
Yeah, it was a bit more expensive, but so it was
14.
It was £14, but we had the £10 voucher, so it cost £4 really, and £4 is about the average amount that we would normally spend on coffee. But this will be only for special occasions, which is every Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, I think for us. Right, on the subject, staying with drink, over to you, Paul.
Okay, so when I visit different places, I am partial to a nice whiskey or two.
Or three.
So I did pick up 2 bottles of whiskey from Tesco, the first Tesco that I visited. So the first one is, I picked up this Bushmills 15-year single malt Highland whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
Oh, sorry.
Not Highland. We're not in Scotland, my dear.
Irish whiskey. Yeah. So it is a whiskey with an E, whereas the Scottish ones don't have the E.
Yeah.
So I do like Bushmills, and this is 15 years, which means that it takes 15 years for the distillery to produce this whiskey.
Well, it's aged for 15
Yes.
years. It's aged 15 years in the barrel, so it's getting all those lovely flavours from
the cask.
From the cask. So it could be bourbon, it could be red wine, it could be a whole mixture of things that the casks have been used for previously, and then it soaks it all up.
And then there's something called the lion's share, but we won't get into that.
Oh, wow.
So then this was originally £49. I think with the Tesco Advantage Club card, I think it came out to 33.
And then we saw it in Sainsbury's, I think, and it was the full price in there.
Yes, it was the full price. So I was chuffed that I didn't have to pay that full price.
No, if we bought that in Scotland, you wouldn't have got the discount anywhere because of
they
the
don't
minimum unit pricing or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Minimum duty.
Yeah. Unit pricing.
So this is a Japanese whiskey. It is Toki Suntory whiskey.
Whiskey with no E again.
So this is with a Y. So I believe this might be blended, but I did have Suntory before. Normally their whiskeys are made with rice.
So have you not seen this anywhere else then? Is that why you bought it here?
I think typically I do try to get 2 bottles when I go home.
When you go somewhere, you mean?
Yeah.
You always bring 2 bottles, but so why didn't you get another Irish one as you were in Ireland?
Because I don't really like the look of the other Irish.
Oh dear.
So this is like personal preference, really.
Okay. Well, it will remind you of Tesco and Ballymoney where you bought it.
So then I think this was like 30 something as well.
Oh right. Okay.
No, but I think that I spent in total like about 70-ish, 79
on whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot, but I'm not sure it is.
Now I'm looking round. I think that's all the food items gone. So after the break, we're moving on to clothes and other items.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be a drip. Subscribe to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
Right. Well, do you want to go first? You've got your hat on.
Yes, I do. So this hat was from Dunnes Stores. This was £12.
Is that what you call a boater?
I don't know, but I think this is good for deflecting the sunlight. Instructions are: do not use this hat if it is raining. So I will be...
It'll disintegrate.
Well, I think it'll cause damage to it.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, on the subject of hats, I don't really suit hats. Shall we test out the theory? Every time I try on a hat, I just look ridiculous. I mean, seriously. Do I look the part here? No.
Yeah.
Well, of course, hats come in different sizes, and you've got such a big head.
This was a small.
That's a small?
Yeah.
Gosh, what?
Yeah, look. It says small. Small to medium.
Small to medium. But you see, it just doesn't suit me. But when you wear it, look. It looks really good.
I think that I just have a really big head.
Well, when you go out, make sure you take the
price tag off?
Price tag off, yeah.
Okay. So this
You're going to pair it with this. Maybe you want to wear it now.
Like this cotton type of...
It's linen, I think.
I don't think so.
Is it not? Is it not linen?
I think
it looks like linen.
It looks linen, but I think...
Oh, it is cotton, you're right.
I think it's 100% cotton.
Oh,
no,
okay.
So I did try it on, and it did fit, and I didn't look that bad with it. So then I'm going to pair that with this tank top because...
That's from Dunnes as well, yeah?
So yeah, I think in total I spent about £33 worth of stuff at Dunnes. So yeah, so this is like one outfit, really.
Yeah. I've come to Dunnes Stores in Coleraine to buy some essentials. Well, for me, when I go to Dunnes, it's all about knickers.
Oh, gosh.
Because I only wear Dunnes Stores knickers. And actually, I've started wearing some M&S stuff because I thought I was going to run out. Not totally. I've always got like some in reserve. Sorry, we're just recording this on iMovie, and this message has come up about hand gestures. And it's because I'm talking with my hands, and it's I don't know, it wants to like add emojis or something, and we can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying. Oh, okay, it's gone now.
Can you start that again?
Yeah, so as I say, it's all about knickers for me. So I only got 2 packs because I've actually still got some in reserve. But
A pack of?
yeah, hipsters. And I always get the same type. But I've not seen these designs before, so I got 2 packs with slightly different designs because they're usually either just lines or patterns or something. But this one's got penguins on it, actually. Yeah. And I think that is a pink flamingo. And I'm not sure what that is, little circles or something. But they just looked a bit different. And when it comes to work trousers, I can only wear trousers from Dunnes Stores. I can't find trousers that fit me anywhere else. I've tried every store and nothing fits. So I get these tailored trousers from Dunnes, and they didn't have my size in black this time, which is my preferred colour. So I had to go for the grey. And the thing is, with my size, it's a 40-inch but a 40-inch waist but a 29-inch leg because I'm so short, you see. So it's very difficult to actually find that anywhere else. Sometimes I do see these in other shops, but when I try them on, it's either it's like carrying a sack of potatoes in my backside, and that's not a great look. So the only thing is, and this is a message to Dunnes Stores, check your quality on these, because I've had a few pairs of these that have ripped. Either the seams have ripped, or they've ripped round by the zip area, and I had one where it actually ripped right down the centre. And I've had to I've been able to save some of them. I've been able to sew some of them myself, but there was one pair I just had to chuck. But because it's the only trouser that I can find anywhere in the world that fits me, that's why every time I come over here, or to the Republic, anywhere where there's a Dunnes Stores, I have to get the trousers. Right. Well, I think there's only 2 items left, and they are wrapped up. What could be in here, Paul? One for you and one for me. This is exciting, isn't it? Any guesses from you what it might be? Well, if you watch our channel regularly, you'll probably have a pretty good idea, because we love cuddly toys, and especially cows or coos. Well, that, if you're in Scotland, it's a coo. And we got a brown. Well, this is a Highland coo, and then a black and white. I guess this is a Frisian, and it's from Wilbury, and we bought them in a shop in Coleraine. Can you remember the name of it, Paul?
No, but I did video it.
Yeah, so we'll probably be inserting some video of it.
$9.99.
Where are they? $9.99 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were just so cute, and the thing was,
Look at this one.
I couldn't get one without the other.
They had many different animals like these.
Yeah, it wasn't just cows. There were horses. There was a chicken.
There was a rabbit.
A rabbit. There was
A mouse.
A mouse. A bear. And it was actually a children's store.
It was for toddlers and
stuff. But we're big children, aren't we? Yeah. Well, that's it for our Northern Ireland haul. So I hope that you enjoyed today's episode.
Yes, for those of you that have liked today's episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And for those of you that want to leave a comment, please do so as well. And
if you'd like to buy us a coffee, well, we've got some down there to help us along the way. There is a link in the description. Well, hats off to you, Paul, or hats on even. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Mooey. Mooey.